Hello everyone and welcome to my Y&R Insider 24 update channel. Christine's crisis, Phyllis's vengeance, and Nate's invitation. Spoilers for Monday, October 20th, 2025, from The Young and the Restless are out. Fans can anticipate an unexpected invitation for Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, in the following episode. Michelle Stafford's Phyllis Summers plots her vengeance. Additionally, the bachelorette party of Christine Blair, Laura Lee Bell, does not go according to plan. Continue reading to learn more about the upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera. Be sure to check out the spoilers for our weekly Y&R here. Party for Christine Blair's bachelorette first. Let's talk about Christine, who is having a bachelorette party. Until Phyllis crashed the event, everyone was having a good time. The first part of that was shown to fans in the episode on Friday. Fans can anticipate that Christine will attempt to expel Phyllis from her party in the episode on Monday. Red, on the other hand, will insist on ruining the bride-to-be's special moment and not want to leave. Phyllis must be led out at some point. Christine's party, on the other hand, is teased as taking an unexpected turn. Read more. Find out what transpired in the most recent Y&R episode. Phyllis Summers' retribution. Additionally, it is stated that Phyllis will be plotting her retribution in the following episode. Christine criticized Phyllis for spending most of her life by herself, which fans had already seen. Phyllis was moved by the fact that it was true, despite her efforts to cover it up. So, how will Phyllis endanger Christine and Danny Romalotti, played by Michael Damian, at their wedding? The exciting work of Michael Baldwin. According to the spoilers for The Young and the Restless for Monday, October 20th, Michael Baldwin, played by Christian LeBlanc, will be on a joyful mission. The man will try to make Danny's bachelor party one to remember. However, there is a possibility that Danny's bachelor party will take some unexpected turns. Read this. Tessa's kiss. Holden watched Christine's party crushed in The Young and the Restless preview week of October 20th. The unexpected invitation from Nate Hastings. Nate is next, and he receives an unexpected invitation. Amelia Heinle plays Victoria Newman, and Haley Erin plays Claire Grace Newman. The brunette is also worried about Lucas Adams' Noah Newman. Claire would receive a text message from Victoria concerning Noah. However, Victoria might want to see Claire and show her support for Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, by traveling to Los Angeles herself. Will Nate be invited to accompany Victoria on the trip? Recently, they have been reconnecting. Victoria is still hurting, but she might move on one day. Meanwhile, Nate is back on his own and is really showing Victoria that he is a great friend who is always there for her. It's possible that fans will also want to know what's going on with Noah's story. Who drove him off the road, and what is going on with Matthew Cohen's suspicious Detective Burrows? During the week of October 20th, 2025, which storyline are you most excited to see? The bachelorette party of Christine Blair. A night of joy turns into chaos, a celebration of love, friendship, and the promise of a new beginning with her longtime love, Danny Romalotti. Michael Damian, Christine Blair, Laura Lee Bell, has been anticipating this night for weeks. After years of emotional turbulence, professional challenges, and personal growth, Christine has finally found stability again. After decades of heartbreak, her engagement to Danny symbolizes not only rekindled love but also a sense of healing. The bachelorette party is already in motion when the episode starts. The decor is elegant, fitting Christine's timeless style, and the setting is lively and warm. The room is filled with familiar faces, friends, co-workers, and loved ones who have helped Christine on her journey. There's laughter, toasts, and a general feeling that Christine might finally get her happily ever after. However, in Genoa City, happiness rarely lasts for long. Christine's greatest rival and possibly her most consistent emotional foe, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, walks in when the door opens just as the celebration reaches its emotional peak. The episode that aired on Friday provided viewers with a glimpse of the beginning of this conflict, but Monday's continuation promises the full consequences. The tension in the room can be felt, and Christine is astonished. Christine and Phyllis have been locked in a never-ending power struggle for years, a volatile cocktail of love, jealousy, guilt, and rage. Despite the fact that time has lessened some of their animosity, the two women's conflicts over men, careers, and family remain acute. The atmosphere immediately changes when Phyllis is present. As she questions Christine's happiness and even mocks the idea of her marrying Danny, she taunts her with the confidence and biting sarcasm that have become her trademark. Christine tries to keep her cool while trying to get Phyllis out of the venue. However, Phyllis won't go quietly. She maintains that she is entitled to be there because Danny was once a part of her life as well. The conflict quickly escalates. Christine confronts Phyllis directly and demands that she leave because she is so concerned about maintaining her peace. Phyllis is called out by Christine for being alone and unable to hold on to the people she loves, and the conversation is very deep. Phyllis feels it right where it hurts because it's a hard truth. Even though she brags about her pain, the words deeply cut her, igniting her old resentment and sense of injustice. Eventually, humiliated but defiant Phyllis is escorted out. However, the harm is done. The bride-to-be is unable to contain her tears as the once jovial night comes to an abrupt end. Christine tries to regain her composure as what should have been a celebration of love turns into a public spectacle of pain. Phyllis is not finished yet, and the sense of foreboding lingers. Revenge of Phyllis Summers. Old demons and new schemes. Phyllis goes into the night after being publicly humiliated and kicked out of Christine's party, but her mind is already racing with vengeance. Michelle Stafford continues to give outstanding performances as Phyllis, perfectly balancing the pain, pride, and unpredictable nature of her character. She still remembers Christine's cruel remarks that Phyllis is alone, unlovable, and destined to harm herself. Phyllis is convinced, deep down, that the accusation is true, but she refuses to face it. Instead, she directs her suffering in a dangerous but familiar direction: retribution. Phyllis uses vengeance as a coping strategy rather than just an emotional response. She has responded with cunning manipulation and daring actions whenever life has backed her into a corner. This time, Christine Blair's wedding is her sole focus. Phyllis is likely to start thinking of ways to stop the ceremony. Phyllis is sure to find a way to make Christine's big day anything but perfect, whether that means revealing secrets, bringing back old memories, or using her technological prowess to cause havoc. There is a possibility that she will use Danny as a part of her plan, perhaps by bringing up their complicated past or by planting doubt seeds prior to the wedding. After all, Danny's feelings for both women have always been complicated, and Phyllis is well versed in exploiting Danny's fondness for the past. However, this revenge plot might not be as straightforward as it seems. Phyllis is hurting and alone under her fury. Her outbursts frequently conceal her yearning for connection and even redemption. There may still be hope for her if someone, possibly Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, or her daughter Summer, Alison Lanny, can get in touch with her before she crosses another line. However, Phyllis's past indicates that she rarely takes the high road. Michael Baldwin's joyous mission, a twisted bachelor party. Danny Romolotti's bachelor party, which was organized by his longtime friend Michael Baldwin, begins as a night of joy and male camaraderie, in contrast to Christine's chaotic evening. Michael, Danny's always serious voice of reason, wants to make sure he has an unforgettable wedding celebration before getting married. Friends and acquaintances, including Lauren Fenmore and Paul Williams, if he shows up, as well as a few surprise guests, are expected to attend the gathering. Michael's light-hearted humor brightens the mood, and for a while, it looks like this event might succeed where Christine's did not, as a peaceful and joyful prelude to the wedding. Y&R spoilers, on the other hand, suggest that Danny's bachelor party will take a surprising turn. Something, be it a sudden revelation, an unwelcome guest, or a personal crisis, will undoubtedly alter the celebratory atmosphere of the evening. Could Phyllis also ruin this event? Or will Danny's own doubts surface as a result of the twist, perhaps sparked by a flashback to his relationship with Phyllis in the past? In any case, these stories continue to be defined by a balance of joy and tension, ensuring that neither party gets everything they expected. The unexpected invitation of Nate Hastings. A new beginning with Victoria Newman. Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, on the other side of Genoa City, receives an invitation that could alter his personal and professional life. Nate has been attempting to rebuild himself personally, emotionally, and professionally ever since his conflict with Audra Charles and his complicated relationship with Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley. His once promising career at Newman Enterprises ended in betrayal, and the weight of mistrust and ambition shattered his relationship with Victoria. However, Time always alters circumstances. Nate and Victoria have been reuniting recently. Their relationship has changed from one of lovers to one of cautious allies. Two people who understand each other's goals but now approach them with humility rather than a desire for them. Victoria's emotional turmoil returns when she expresses concern for her daughter Claire, Hayley Erin, and nephew Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. Victoria is torn between flying to Los Angeles to check on Claire and Noah, who is recovering, or staying in Genoa City to manage Newman's business. In a surprising moment of vulnerability, she considers inviting Nate to join her on the trip. This unexpected invitation is more than just an informal offer. Nate sees this as an opportunity to demonstrate his devotion, compassion, and possibly even rekindled feelings. It is a test for Victoria. Can she trust him once more, and is she prepared to open her heart after so much disappointment and loss? If Nate agrees, their trip to Los Angeles could lead to a series of emotional occurrences that are connected to the larger storyline about the Newman family. Nate and Victoria may be drawn into a dangerous web that combines family drama with potential criminal intrigue as a result of the investigation into Noah's enigmatic accident and the growing suspicion surrounding Detective Burroughs, Matt Cohen. Parallels between characters and emotional themes. The way this episode weaves the themes of love, trust, and self-destruction into three distinct narratives is one of its most compelling aspects. The fragility of happiness and how even the purest joy can be jeopardized are the subjects of Christine's Bachelorette Chaos. Her story teaches viewers about emotional boundaries and resilience, reminding them that even the strongest women can be shaken by ghosts from the past. In contrast, the arc of Phyllis' revenge delves into loneliness and self-sabotage. Her actions are motivated by hurt and fear, not pure evil. She is a tragic figure because she is a woman who longs for love but constantly rejects it by taking rash vengeance. The possibility that Nate and Victoria will rekindle their relationship offers a glimmer of hope, the idea that broken people can still connect with others and heal. In stark contrast to the chaos of the rivalry between Phyllis and Christine, their relationship is founded on mutual understanding and shared wounds. Even Michael Baldwin's subplot, which focuses on his mission to celebrate friendship and joy, provides a counterbalance by emphasizing the significance of community and support networks in a world marked by emotional volatility. Looking forward, what's next? It is evident that the episode on October 20th is laying the groundwork for significant upcoming occurrences, particularly Christine and Danny's wedding, which is anticipated to be a pivotal juncture in Genoa City's fall narratives. Phyllis's vengeance is likely to get worse, and it could involve trickery, humiliation in public, or even manipulating Danny's emotions. The kind of soap opera spectacle that Y&R fans adore could take place at the wedding as a battleground of secrets, heartbreak, and tears. In the meantime, Nate and Victoria's potential trip to Los Angeles provides an opportunity for an emotional and investigative drama crossover. With Noah's car accident storyline still unfolding, the potential for danger and revelation looms large. Could Nate's medical expertise or Victoria's business influence help uncover who was behind the crash? In addition, Christine will have to choose between retaliating in kind or forgiving Phyllis and rising above her cruelty as she deals with the repercussions of her ruined party. Last thoughts. Everything that fans adore about the young and the restless is captured in this episode, including the emotional depth, character-driven tension, and seamless integration of past and present conflicts. The enduring themes of Y&R, love marred by rivalry, joy overshadowed by vengeance, and the never-ending struggle between hope and heartbreak, are all reflected in Christine's party. The ever-complex anti-heroine Phyllis once again finds herself on the edge of ruin and redemption. Nate and Victoria, on the other hand, are poised for fresh beginnings, demonstrating that second chances are available even in Genoa City. The echoes of the past will clash with the possibilities of the future as Monday's episode unfolds, preparing the ground for a week of drama, emotion, and the unpredictable magic that has made The Young and the Restless a daytime legend.